Understand how bad it is in the southeast right now. We have towns that don't exist anymore. Chimney Rock is gone. The city of Asheville is cut off from the world. This is not an exaggeration. All the bridges leading into the city have been washed away. They have no food, no power, no water, no internet, no cell service. They don't even have radio. It's a complete like dead zone. No one knows what's going on in there. I don't think I'm being dramatic when I say that this is a Hurricane Katrina level event. There was a woman in my town who called for an ambulance, and the ambulance got stranded, and they were stranded for like 24 hours, and to my knowledge the patient didn't make it. People are dying. They're still dying. I've been running the generator for the last 3 days, and we're starting to run out of gas, and this is on Highway 123 heading from Aisley to Greenville, and this was a 1 mile long line to get gas because they were the only people we knew around that had gas left. I got all the way to the end and they were out. They had no gas. We checked every gas station in Pickens and Aisley and in Liberty, nothing. And I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out of gas, I tell you that much. Try to steal some from my car maybe to keep my food cold, but even then, I don't know. This is the I-40 bridge, from Tennessee to North Carolina. It's gone. It don't exist no more either. We have people dying out here. Man, we need help.
Extreme supply chain shortages on the horizon. The New York and New Jersey International Long Horsemen Association is predicting the worst strike since 1977, representing 85,000 workers, potentially shutting down 36 of the busiest ports on the East Coast. But the mainstream media isn't talking about this. 147 vessels carrying $34 billion in products representing close to 49% of all U.S. imports. If this is not rectified by October 1st, we could be in some serious trouble. Most people don't realize that over 50% of medications are imported from overseas. Considering we've seen a multitude of black swan events in the last 45 days and elections are right around the corner, you may want to stock up on life-saving medicines before they become in short supply. The wellness company's emergency kits completely remove the gatekeeper and subside panic by providing you with a personalized mini pharmacy in the convenience of your own home. Staph, bite wounds, UTIs, strep throat, respiratory illness. You no longer have to take time off of work, sit in a waiting room, and drive to go get a script when you're in an emergency or are super sick. This is Preparedness Simplified. I came across this company and never knew anything like this existed. You fill out a 3-minute intake form, a pharmacist reviews and approves it, then you receive the kit in 2 weeks, all from the convenience of your couch. If this strike takes place, every household in America should have at least one of these kits. You can learn more about the kits in my bio and use code RAMNEWS to get $30 off and free shipping. USA residents only.
Right here. Stop right here, y'all. Do not go into these people's store and buy up all the toilet paper. Y'all, if these union workers go on strike, toilet paper will be at the least of our worries. Let's talk about it, y'all. The strike that's going on with these union workers. They want a raise, y'all. We all deserve a raise with everything going up. These people want a raise. They're set to go on strike October 1st if they can't come to some type of mutual agreement about getting them a raise, y'all. What this means for us, it will impact our gas prices first. Because if we can't get no gas over here, it's going to become high demand. So guess what? They're going to make us pay more for it. It's going to affect our food. It's going to affect toiletries, fruit, all this stuff that comes over that border, y'all. It's going to affect all of these things for us. So we all need to be praying right now at this current moment that they're able to come to some type of mutual agreement, because we can't afford for gas to go up any higher. We can't afford for food to go up any higher. We all are struggling right now in this economy. Imagine it going up even higher. Furthermore, if it takes them longer to come to an agreement, like months go by, y'all, that means fuel, we won't have no more fuel. So how are our truck drivers going to come to be able to deliver, our food and other products to these grocery stores? If the truck drivers can't get gas, then y'all know we darn sure ain't gonna be able to get no gas. So that means we all stuck at the house, can't move around. We can't get no food. We can't get nothing. So let's just pray against all of that for the United States, y'all. And that
the book. This is the book of Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, and no lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. I want to give all the praises and glory to the one true power, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kodash. Yahweh is the Most High God, and Yahweh Shai, so the world ignorantly calls Jesus the Christ. The Rakak Wadash is the Holy Spirit, the Paleo Hebrew. And double honors to the elders, a great millstone who will well through the Spirit, teaching His word and believing His word. Lord willing, they can continue to endure and be sincere. And a mighty shalom to the hopeful elect that are scattered four corners of the earth in the same Spirit, teaching His word and believing His word. Lord willing, that they can continue to endure and be sincere. And shalom to the Akwatiyam that are believers of the faith and His truth. Lord willing, you can continue to pursue your lot, which is being a loving and silent and virtuous wife. And Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. Hard times, but prophecy shall be fulfilled. You know, some of these prophecies that we're waiting for, you know, it might feel like it's delaying, it's taking its time, but it will come to pass, because this is what, you know, prophecy is. This is what we're prophesying about, future events. You know, you're supposed to be calculating and measuring the times, right? I want to get another one real quick. This is St. John, the 16th chapter, verse 33. And this is what it reads. It says, these things have I spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulations, but be of good cheer, I have overcome the world, right? And, you know, us being the children of Yahweh Shem Shai, really starting with the elect, we're going to be at cheer, you know, seeing the things that we're seeing being talked about in this world, you know? We're cheering, man, because guess what's coming? You know, the great deliverance, right? The you know, that strange salvation. Let me see if I want to get this. This is there's multiple things that's about to happen in this place, man. Right? Let's just go to this. This is 2 Timothy 3:1. It says, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. I'm reading NLT. You should know this, Timothy, that in the last days there will be very difficult times, man. And we had moments in our old past history where it was difficult times. But this moment that's going to usher in, day by day getting closer to the MOTB, day by day getting closer to Jacob's trouble, which is going to be something that nobody have seen, you know? And look how comfortable Jake is on this side, but don't know the things that is about to take place, because we have got too comfortable. We have gotten too comfortable. Even brothers and sisters that's in, you know, this so-called truth, they have gotten too comfortable. Right? I'm gonna get another one. This is Psalms 50, verse 15. And call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me. Right? And the real children of Yahweh Shem Shai is not only calling on him when they're in trouble. They're calling on him all the days of their lives. You know? They're praying daily. You know? They're praying for destruction. They're praying for I'm praying for problems that happen at work. I'm praying for problems that happen in my city, other cities, right? I'm praying that, you know, death rise, right? And it might sound like, oh man, that sounds evil. Wait, I'm asking the Lord for these things, right? Because all of us been ignoring Yahweh Shem Shai. All of us turned our back on Yahweh Shem Shai. All of us got comfortable in this world thinking that this is our heaven. You know, we became part of the world, but the world hate us. But it's really they hate Yahweh Shai and they hate the ones that's following them. You know, the time that we're in is getting closer to famine of the word. You know, I got to get a side precept, so please bear with me. You know, I'm over here saying this and then I'm saying that. So let me just get something. Salaki. really want it. I don't really want that. I don't want that verse. I was thinking of Amos 8 came up to Notion, but I'm going to bring this one up. This is Luke chapter 21, verse 11. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines, and pestilence, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven. Right? You're going to think fearful signs is, guess what? This man just said it was a bridge there, now it's no bridge. You see water in certain places. You know, people flooded, right? Chemical spill in Georgia, right? And guess what? It's still shop going on around these places. Social media, Facebook and IG, you still have models. You still have sex being sold. You still have people talking about sports, but nobody is really talking about the things that's going on. It's really Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai visiting this place, right? Through little disasters, through fires, right? Let me just get that, this little old preset, right? This is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 6. It says, thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts with thunder and earthquakes and great noise and storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire, right? And certain cities in the United States got hit with storms, right? Certain cities got hit with storms. Even more, you got, you know, these brothers, and it could be women too, in a strike, right? And they was talking about October 1st, and guess what? Was watching the elder Amawan Gabar, and it actually happened, man. They're on strike right now, man. You know, let me see if I can play a little part of the beginning of what he said. Salaki family. Let me see if I can get it. I'm going to try to get it to where he said.
You know, hiccups and shit in society and economy. 35, 34 days to the presidential elections, and we've been a lot. You know, he's still kicking it. I was in between posting updates on it. Post longshoremen or dock workers that was set to go on strike at midnight, which they did.
Okay, there we go. We got it.
You know, concerning the situation that was unfolding or that's unfolding concerning the coast longshoremen or dock workers that was set to go on strike at midnight, which they did. All right, I believe I posted something in the community section not too long ago.
So they went on strike, man, because they want more pay. And of course, when you really like sum it up, you know, all employees, you know, it doesn't matter how long we've been working, we all want, you know, to get a raise or get more for our money, you know, because, you know, you're trying to provide, you're trying to pay bills, trying to pay high rent, right? But at the end of the day, you know, as a side note, why ain't nobody really talking about this, man? It's real scary hours out. It's scary hours out here, man. This could be the beginning of them pushing the MOTB, man. You know, actually, that just ushered in something that I was speaking about on a camp that I did last Friday, right? And I'm gonna bring out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna bring out 6 things, you know, that the Roman Empire was dealing with, what actually deals with money. So the Roman Empire was affected by money and greed in a number of ways, including currency debasement, class equality, corruption, wealth and power, economic condition, and trade. It says the Roman Empire's currency was debased, which led to inflation, over taxation, and a financial crisis, right? And the prices are going to raise, in this place, man. Bread, before milk was like what, $3, that's $5. Gas is gonna go up, Prices always going up. You got your grandmother saying, man, I used to be able to buy a loaf of bread for a dime or a quarter. However they used to. I wasn't back in the day, like back in the day. They say a vast large estates in the empire became consumed by slave estates. This system became unsustainable and led to slaves and peasant revolts in the 15th century, right? Rome even had a revolt, because the group, the Israelites of Sakari, was going at Rome, right? So guess what? The system became unsustainable. Then with corruption, cumulative effect of greed and other factors led to a corruption and an erosion of government institution. The wealthiest man in Rome, Carsus, became synonymous with the dangers of unbridled lust for money, power, and greed. Small landowners sold themselves into enslavement to escape the burden of tax. The Roman economy was paralyzed by hyperinflation, solar taxes, and worthless money. By the end of the 3rd century, trade was mostly local and insufficient, right? This money is worthless. Why is it many COs that's in a good age? Why are they retiring? Before Diddy little thing, during Diddy's thing? Because you have to know, a lot of these CEOs of big companies are billionaires, and something is happening. I don't know if I have this old article from the Rothschilds. Let me see if I do. I don't think I got it anymore. Because, yeah, I kind of I guess I did remove it. But what it was saying that the Rothschild, actually, I could look it up. We could look it up right now. Let's see if we could look it up. Let's see if we can look it up right now. Okay, let me see if they're gonna give it to me. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to find it. But, the higher elites want a big crisis to happen so that they can usher in their new world order. What's gonna stem from that is that new control system, where they'll be able to control all aspects of money going in and money going out, knowing your health, knowing your background, if you got gun license, right? And you got to know that they have certain organizations that play a huge role. Let me see if I can find it. Wait for it to land. Okay. They got these unelected criminal globalist organizations, right? Those are the ones that's making plays, but it's all the elite, the top elite, right? You got United Nations, which is bringing forth oneness of nations, the World Health Organization, World Economic Forum, and International Monetary Fund, right? And look, they've been doing crafty counsel, crafty counsel going on. Even the Lord is working with them because we're in the time of the end, We're in the time of the end. This is why, let me get this. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, Master, though the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, uproar of the people in the world, right? And we were having situations. Paris was having a situation of an uproar. People was protesting about a money situation. Guess what? And they had the Olympics. You know? These higher ups don't give not one interest for you, because this is prophecy. It was never prophecy that, you know, the enemies or the adversaries of the Lord, the adversaries of the children of Israel, was going to be nice. You know? What is that? Zechariah 2:8. You know, these people touched the apple of Yahweh Bashim Shai's eye. You know? This is Zechariah chapter 2, and I'm going to start at 7. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest in the daughter of Babylon. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, after the glory have he sent me unto the nations, which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you touches the apple of his eye. We are the Lord's apple. You know, we're the apple of his eye. You know, that's a lot. You know, so right now we need to start repenting to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know, you need to start getting back into this light, because this is going to be your stability in that time. This light, this way, this truth is going to be the stability in that time, man. You know, let's get that. Let's get that. Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. It says, in wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. In strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord Yahweh is his treasure, right? This is supposed to be our treasure, the fear of the Lord, because this is all the Lord. You know, this right here is bait right here, man. And the only ones that's going to have eyes to see is the elect. The Lord is baiting the elect. You know, a lot of us is at joy, hold this, and we think that America ain't going to be touched. We don't think that it's not going to be a huge fall. We don't think that things ain't going to change. The Lord set up kings and remove kings. Somebody's going to fall, right? Let me go to this old history for Rome. It just came to me right now. Let's see. Is it? I think it's I believe it's 2nd Ezra, the 11th chapter. I want to make sure. 2nd Ezra, the 11th chapter. I don't know if it's verse 28 down. Salaki. Okay, here we go. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 11. And I think I am going to start at 37. It says, this dealing with Rome. But, you know, Rome, you know, was wounded and it got healed again. And so this beast that came, that was on land, you know, was the same reflection as the first beast, right? So the 2nd Ezra chapter 11 and verse 37, and I beheld, and lo, as it were a roaring lion chased out of the wood. And I saw that he sent out a man's voice unto the eagle and said, right, going into Rome, hear thou, I will talk with thee, and the highest shall say unto thee, art not thou it that remainest of the 4 beasts, right? Because it was 4 beasts in Daniel. And that 4th beast got wounded and healed and came back again, right? Which eventually established America, whom I made to reign in my world, that the end of their times might come through them, right? And this time is going to come through Rome, right? But Rome had to be reestablished, and guess what it did? It studied all the other, captivities, all the major captivities, and guess what? It reflects off of all of them. Egypt, the rigor punishment, the rigor slavery, right? The affliction, right? The idols of Babylon, right? The mindset of even the Assyrians, right? And the proud mindset of the Syrians, right? The Greeks, look, Hellenized in multiple nations, but America, look at us now, changing all the names and different cultures, right? And even giving down general wealth and power to the Senate and descendant, and of course making a Senate house like they did in the Maccabees, right? In the Greeks' time, they made a Senate. Rome, they made a Senate, and they had Caesars. And then look at America, they do the same thing, right? So the end of their times might come through them, and the fourth came and overcame all the beasts that were past and had power over the world with great fearfulness, and over the whole compass of the earth with much wicked oppression. In so long time dwelt he upon the earth with deceit. For the earth has thou not judged with truth, right? And they didn't do this in a past life. And guess what? They have a hold of the ends of the earth, four corners of the end of the earth, established in the end of the earth, which is America. When we look at Acts, the first chapter, verse 9, I think it's verse 8 or 9, where the Lord want the apostles to go teach in Judea, Samaria, and the uttermost part of the earth, which is America, right? But now their power stretch all over the earth, right? Wherever man dwell, right? Verse 42, for thou hast afflicted the meek, the humble, thou hast hurt the peaceable, thou hast loved liars and destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit, and hast cast down the walls of such as did thee no harm, right? Because guess what they did? They destroyed the temple of Israel back then. And then now when we switched up the scheme, right, you even got these foo-foos talking about rebuilding the third temple in our land, having the biggest LGB 1, 2, 3 parade over there, man. They got that same spirit, but guess what? They about to get worse. Like Antiochus in the Greek captivity, he became a madman, right? Esau in that day, when you go to 2nd Ezra 16th chapter, between 72 and 73, they're going to become madmen. But right now, they're trying to establish this system, right? They want to establish this system, which even goes with that, the word government. Government is like a form of control, right? But they want that world domination control, This is why if stuff is going on, they're basically feeding you a whole bunch of distractions so you don't drift off away from being distracted, right? They don't want us to be talking about this truth. They don't want us to be talking about being in order, They want you to continue to be like Boo-Boo the Fool. I'm about to get another one. Please bear with me real quick. That's not what I wanted. Salaki family. I moved my footing from where I was at. This is how we know we still in them curses, man. Right? This is how we know, man. But this is Romans chapter 8, verse 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Right? And that glory is coming soon. Right? And the things that we're going through on this side is not even compared. Now, this is a little. A lot of us can't even fathom what's about to come next because you living good. This is why we can't be comfortable. You know? You can't be comfortable at your job. Eventually you're going to lose. You can't be comfortable with your luxurious car. You can't be comfortable with your house. You know? Because I quoted 2nd Ezra 16th chapter, since we said something about a house. This is 2nd Ezra the 16th chapter, starting at verse 70. It says, "For then shall be great insurrection against the neighboring cities because of them that fear God. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, to abduct and hide them that fear God. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire." We're about to be tried, man. And anybody doing that strike, you never know that they could be repenting and serving Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You know? Even more, we are really going, every day you should be knowing that they don't give a damn about you. How can we say that they is when your sink, your toilet, your shower water is all the same water? Then they give you mad all different water in plastic bottles, which even is bad. Most food that you're eating in America has GMO, has multiple ingredients. Some ingredients you don't even know. You got to go look them up. How can we say that they have our best interests? When we look, certain things in old history is still here today, especially when you look at your money. You have superscription on your money. You are a servant. Even they got their own people as servants. Look at that, man. Even the ones that's at the table with them in Psalms 83 is using their money. But now these nations is rising up and trying to fall away from the dollar. But the end all, they're still in Esau's system. He has the world in his hand because it was given to him, Job 9:24. You know? So verse 74, it says, "Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same." Right? We're getting closer to it getting worse. Some of us want to get delivered now. But if we're fully not in this, even the ones that the Lord has teaching, some of us want to see it till this MOTB drop. Some of us want to see it all the way till the end because our course is not done yet. You know, even if you die today and things is still in motion, the course is still not done yet, because you'll know, especially if you are the elect and you die in this thing and you ride in the chariot on the way here, right? Because the ones dead is going to rise up with the Lord first, man. We're almost there. We're not there yet, you know? So verse 75, it says, "Be not afraid, neither doubt, for God is your guide," right? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is our guide. The Lord, even going into the word God, which is powers, when we look at Psalms 34, verse 7, the Lord has the powers watching over us, man. The Lord got the powers watching over us. Man's going to the Lord. You know, and if you're of those those holy children, the Lord has the angel moving you out of harm's way, man. You got that hedge over you, right? So even though these things is happening, these things is coming, right? Slowly but surely, a lot of us have a hedge, in front of us, man. I'm going to read this verse and I'm going to close out. This is Job chapter 1, verse 9 and 10 in NLT. It says, "Satan replied to the Lord Yahweh, yes, but Job has good reason to fear God. You have always put a wall of protection around him in his home and his property. You have made him prosper in everything he does. Look how rich he is." Right? Right before these moments, you have a hedge around you all these times. You might have little problems that go on. Yes, his kids got killed, this got killed, but he still had a hedge around him. Right? Now he's about to get physically touched. This Jacob trouble, some of us going to get physically touched. physically removed. You losing your job. Hey, your car this. Oh, now your refrigerator. You don't got no power in your refrigerator, right? Now you're getting touched. Even more, some of us might go in these FEMA camps. You know? This is a test. Are you paying attention to the testing signs? Do you have your pen and your pencil ready for this exam? You know? Hard times is going to come, and they're not waiting for no man. Hard times is ready to come, and they're not waiting for no man or no woman, right? Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai is going to fulfill what he set out to fulfill. You know? Lord willing, this is edifying, you know, to the hopeful elect, you know, Lord willing. Until next time, shalom, shalom. All praise to Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, Bashim Rakakadash. And double honors to the elders of Great Millstone who rule well through the Spirit. Lord willing, they continue to endure and be sincere. And a mighty shalom to the hopeful elect that are scattered four corners of the earth, teaching this word and believing this word, Lord willing, the same Spirit that you endure and be sincere. Shalom.